My name is Betty Carmichael, and I'm here to tell you a few poems that I wrote. This one's called Never Be Alone. The funny thing is, I live at 555 Alice Avenue. The other day, one of the fives was taken off, yet it was a 55 plus block anyways. Just today, the 28th of May, there was a homicide. Someone around the block was stabbed, not one of our tenants, but someone near the block. There was puddles of blood around the area. One tenant heard fire trucks, police cars, and ambulance. This area is known for drugs. Needles have been found by the Bear Clan. I don't mean Yogi Bear, but the Bear Clan. I have seen vodka, rum bottles, and needles. This area is known as a meth area. No one goes out by themselves, even in the daytime. One day my friend Bob and we were out smoking, and a guy named Spencer wanted to smoke, so I threw mine at him, and he pushed me on the ground when I was sitting on my walker. I'm filing a police report, though in the near future, after I talk to my proctor. The moral of the story is be happy but never be alone. And he did go to jail.
Oh, he did? Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Been in the crime fighter.
Okay, this one's called Centennial Year. 1967 was Centennial Year. My brother George was born. I was 9 years old. When Mom said she was pregnant, I said, I'll believe it when I see it. Sure enough, I had a baby brother George. Anyways, that was the year Queen Elizabeth was touring Canada. She came to Port Superior because she was coming to the city, the city built a new bridge across Crescent Lake to the park. You should have seen all the lilies on the lake. There were several of them. Port Superior had a nice park. There was deer in the bushes. There was slides, swings, and at that time a booth where you could buy snacks. There was an outdoor pool across from the park. I took swimming lessons there. It took me 4 years to get my beginners. I was afraid to jump into the deep end, but I finally did it. Shirley, Murray, and I would ride our bikes to that pool. There were several salamanders on the road. You would either go around them or ride right over them. I don't know if that pool is still there or not. Next time I talk to my sister Myrna, I'll have to ask her. So I'll never forget 1967, the year the Queen was there and my precious baby brother George was born. And I have
How old is George? He's not bad. He's what,
53.
53.
He just moved out.
And this one is called Cat. They say a dog is a man's best friend, but what about our feline friends? When I lived in Shoal Lake, Manitoba, we had a cat. Its name was Frisky. And was it ever frisky? It came home with its ear all cut up from running around in the neighborhood. It always came back though. It was gray and white. Years ago when I was in the Grace Hospital, my husband at that time was Peter. He had a white cat. Its name was Snowball, and he brought me one, so I named it Mimi. At that time we lived in my house. It was a 2.5 story. It had a porch. Mimi was a very good hunter. I don't know how many times it would bring me a present, a mouse. We don't have mice in the house, but several times there would be a mouse in the porch. So thank God for cats, they can be your best friend too.
My name is Marjolaine Brodeur, and I'm a regular contributor to Kaleidoscope. My poem today is called Tea Time. With a quick fill of tea in a cup of English china, transported am I instead from my normal life to one of polite society, lifting the cup with elegance from its saucer to sip the brew, being mindful not to slip. That would be a terrible faux pas. Frowned on I would be for inelegance. Savoring the contents of the cup, gently replacing it on its saucer as I do. Pleased am I to hear the soft click that is made of dishes of china, those moments lifting me up. All I can say is, yay tea!
Hi, I'm Henry. I'm going to read a poem here by Artbeat alumni Dustin First. It's called Sporadic Endeavors. Broken by the gravity, smothered by the clouds. Blue sky turns to yellow, the mushroom sun shining proud. The vultures of sanity feast hungrily on your leg, the sanctity of illness for which you will be plagued. Pierce the soul for its reluctance like a sperm penetrates the egg. With answers coded in relentless wonder, the chatting fades, but the drums still thunder. The drooling serpent stakes its claim, its venom flows swiftly through your heart and your brain. Among and beyond those mortals who rest, immune to wrongdoing for which they've confessed. Overpowered by the blinding glow, impending inferno, walking on glass, the thoughts race a perpetual flow, and bringing with them heartache, alas.
My name is Jordan Dirksen. I do the Writer Circle here on Thursdays. Please come down and check us out online.
Hi, Jordan.
Hi, Henry. This is a love poem. I love you. I love you like the moon loves the stars. I love you like the clouds love the rain. I love you like the trees love the wind. I love you like the waves love the shore. I love you like the grass loves the earth. I love you like the shadows love the light. I love you like the dawn loves the day. I love you like the dusk loves the night.
Ooh. Thanks for loving us.
I'm jealous now.
I love all you guys. Even James.
No,
It's tough that way.
The person your dog.
I solved another riddle. Parallel universes. You have your opinion and I have mine. You are the master of your universe and I am the master of my universe. You have your perception of the world and I have mine. Therefore, there are parallel universes, yours and mine and many more. Parallel universes coexisting separately and infinitely as one's perception of the universe only expands. There are millions of billions of trillions of parallel universes or perceptions of such a universe that exists. Yay.
My brain.
I'm James Adamson. I have 3 poems today. This is going to be online. I guess it's all self-explanatory. So I'll just continue here. Okay, all my poems of the glory of God and to Gwyneth with love. This one's called That Moment. Give me my sin again, a spell that spins again into oceans, where fish drunk water to your lips it returns. The burn that deepens oceans, where the earned substance flies deep into the stars' lives. Lost feelings return of complete confusion, of beauty for you to see again. To wonder if I try to speak while love and death collide. Peak the ids of love, the eyes of love. Earth, the soil of life lost in the wilderness. Rose bushes and rainbows, birds ride my thoughts. Lions kill the very peace of their weakness. Prayers spin again. She is me lost if she can't look this way. Perhaps the huge trees still me in the day. Real truth is the shadow, magic runs wild with elves and fairies. Compete or not, the great moss gauze blocks the wind as if it is your light. If I dance, I have been laid waste. If I sing, the frogs stagger. The poetry of my voice hangs in the air. Her laughter is made of steel. I smile witlessly when she responds, as if I eat the very something, I think it says knives of my hope. There is no line of ink that lives forever, like her smile carries the weather. All time is in confusion over the movie made of all the days, clouds as they leave. Nature never leaves as quickly as a leaf, yet time puts me on a beam of light. While universes need your very moment in a simple little pond, I desperately look into it. What light upon my thought is all I have? What chance upon my heart beats? The arrow of war makes me hope for hope, to fleetingly ease your pain. I am Atlas in the midst of burden. All I have is pain and the legends of heroes. I eat bitter grains of sand. I am kicked well down. forever to just uphold a slight moment where fleets fight for your disease, to take all away and have a chance for the anti-universe. Oh, I have fallen except I can't. I am defeated yet I stand. I am rejected by everyone yet I love. Children spit on me and I smile back. I am the greatest man ever, yet so pitiful. I am insane because I hope. I tremble with a rose piercing myself, as if my hair is petals with the devil as my prick. To love you, I dare say your name, Gwyneth. Put the whole world in a blender, dance upon the spinning blades, chance upon the slightest meal as if a vampire biting its tongue in shame. Purity is an arrow into the night, killing all the foes of love. With a war won with blindfolds, drinking the world like a mutant, avoiding the only loss by holding the chance to have you as the lost thought. With the dark clock, to hear of the chance I could have you to hear of the chance I could have you as my first thought, echoes in every second, breaking all the pain of an interrupted mind. Self-examination is my hollow world. I will never die and flesh becomes marshmallows. Maybe I will see you after eternity because it lasts forever. So I will always hope, even as I never die, that mankind is ever. I will live on. This one's called Irony of a Crow. It's beautiful to frolic in the sun, forgetting all the things the cold has won. The fleeting beating of a sparrow's heart, the beginning of steps are soon to start. The leaves have budded, it is done. Spring is here, we sing a song. The frail and small, the children here, all over the world suddenly here. There is no mountains, we call them. The lion is the same as his den. Its place in the shade rises under a tree. Its majesty set Daniel free. The planet beats to the sound of a dance. It's like a joke, we give it a chance. Tanks rise over the hill. A man in a mirror takes his pill. To care at the obelisk's health to all, and see the tank begin to fall. A spring flower is like a test, its toil the challenge to be best. The spirit birds are the clouds of justice, while our minds and souls suffer the dice. Monkeys climb to nothing more, yet man will die for fate, for gate or door. To be alone is a hill on a highway, to see the rise is what to say. It is the beginning of a day when suddenly ends the blackest gray. You could cool your feet in the clay. It is a mystery of noon, a field of hay. Where you were a minute ago would throw you to or fro. Yet faith can hold secure in place, because in the dark you lifted your face. Before the light did shine, you see a great heart to your shrine. Strange this small between wide and narrow, even when dead to the marrow. One step this way or that, the difference fine, all spins on a golden dime. Hope can be a place you go, you find it like birds seed as dough. The best friend, a dear crow, with great irony it does so. Evil tries, but it is clear, it becomes clear the reign of woe. It can't handle, it can't change the truth, so many suffer it and die in show. The sun shines on all of us, reconciled, not dust to dust. So manipulation of destiny, no getting that way into eternity. Life isn't worth it proudly, like that's a great cause so soundly. We have a chance to rest through clarity, that all is required is charity. Leaving me out in our hearts gives the only chance from the dark, or to blow where we know not from where, accepting a kind of truth or dare. It is in faith we see his face, like the spine of cats to the chase. Single, lost and found, yet all as the spheres do sound. Hold on to all your friends, burning bridges can assist to send. Have faith to use your hand to move. The mountains we see are God's true love. The plains of power of judgment too, the message is clearly sent, like the morning dew.
You want to leave it at that, or
What's that?
you want to leave it at that? So we have time for
No, I'm going to read 3 poems.
Do one more?
Yeah, one more. I think that's the way. Yeah, this one's called Animal Regiment. Animals on the move towards a greater truth. Ignorance of what a burden tooth really needs really soothes. As they move the air on the ground, may hit sound or never be found. The difference of being bound will never be here, will never abound. While the fight to do with the cost may hit home or the lost, experience a bleeding limb, frost, is no doubt part of the toss. We can't doubt their friends, what is their servitude to the end? We can see their glory that iron bends, and maybe it still hurts, the message isn't one to send. A toe cut off by a skate, tending to it a deep and dark state. The dog seemed so alone with reasons for hate, with a tender look in the eyes, a mere mistake. Buffaloes aren't evolved for bullets. We can't judge them by our fools. No greater ocean ever pooled. The ground seemed to rule. They became one with the land. We saw a new life to the sand. Our feeble egos couldn't stand a world not made, joined and banned. Birds blocked out the sun. Computer simulations, an ironic fun. Armies of life writhed and run, maybe over stewardship and our guns. The beauty of animals can hit the heart. It feels like they fight for us, our heart, our hearth. Miracles seem to live to die our strife. Innocence abounds, our lives, our art. Will we ever know how much they do? What would ever be without their ado? The humor and the honor of their clue. Maybe it's clear just like at your shoe. For an artist is to beetle and ant. The inspiration is great, we breathe and pant. The painted flowers and the people in cant tell us our humility, their rant. My friend, my pet, is a cat. He has shown me his smarts, his hat. Getting caught, he changes his flat. Seems clear to us all, he is, he can't. He sat beside me, one for a photo. He placed his paw on my knee during a foe. Calmed my nerves and settled my toe, but still, I have no proof or dough. There are countless different kinds among elephant, cat, or man or size, of books and doors and times, different types of brains and things to find. Nothing more to do or say other than our lonely word to convey. Their minds get what it means to drop deep away, yet their souls can't know what is underway. They would have nothing without us, even when they die grotesque under that bus. God is great, there is no fuss. They're manipulated, we are given trust. We might learn a message when they are foreign to, no matter the age. We prize our wise man and sage. While their sympathy is clear, turn the page. I have seen the glory of Tarzan, countless beasts among to restore and defend. To the part of their purpose is part of man, as much as it is to hate and snuff and drown again. Well, the idiots who suffer the loss, they can't say love isn't clear and embossed. No matter how much they pretend they're the boss, they only love because they're among us. Animals can go just as wrong, yet some people will hate to prove there was no bomb. No one wants to love the song, and the comfort is clear their loss can't exist a life so long.
Oh.
That's it, yeah.
Oh, okay, I thought you were not done. Yay!
Oh, yeah, wait,